Hey, Kelly. Thanks for
Hi.
joining us with Between the Meetings. Want to introduce everybody to Kelly Perkins. She's been a friend of mine for a long time, and she's really cool. You can tell by the backwards baseball hat. I mean, that's really a
Hey.
sign of being cool. Yeah, and the big microphone too. I mean, that's like, wow, you gotta
Well,
gotta have that.
my hair was messy today. It's Friday, and this is my setup for when I have to do important things. Otherwise, I sit at the kitchen table. So
Oh, and so this is important. Okay,
this is
I'm glad,
important. So this is my
glad you're
my
doing this. Yeah.
my professional setup here. Although I'm not even wearing a headset, so there's that. But at least you guys can hear me.
Yeah. That's all that matters. You sound good and you look great. And I
Sure.
understand something very cool is going on right now in your life.
Yeah, we bought a house.
Yeah, like what on wheels or what kind of
No,
house?
it's like legit in Dallas. It's
Okay.
just a one level house. It's super cute.
All
Really
right.
excited. And the housing market is like absolutely freaking insane everywhere,
Oh,
right?
Dallas. Yeah.
And all the Californians, the people here are all pissed because the Californians are moving here and jacking up the
You know,
prices and blah, blah, blah.
it's hilarious to me. There must be 87 million Californians leaving the state because everybody's mad at California.
I know, I think it's funny too. But we ended up, so we looked at a couple places and I was really discouraged because I'm new to Dallas area and there's like a gazillion people here. There are so many
Yeah.
people. Like I come from Minneapolis where there's some people. Um, But yeah, so we looked at houses and it was like very discouraging and slightly depressing. And then we looked at this house and we got in before it actually got on the market and met the builder there. So we had an offer and we didn't have to deal with any like multiple offers or any of that BS.
Just hit them.
And it's even cooler, Dan, because like we just offered like the asking price, which was fine. And then we find out that the guy who built it originally built it for himself. But it
Nice.
went so over budget that he couldn't afford it. So,
Cool.
yeah, so which means, like, it's basically it's in an older neighborhood,
Where
but
at? I know Dallas.
it's
Where?
East Dallas, so it's, like, a mile and a half, 2 miles east of, White Rock
Okay.
Lake, so it's, like it
Yeah,
reminds
yeah.
me of home because in Minnesota, we have lakes in the city, so it's, like, perfect,
Yeah, between kind of between Dallas and Garland there.
yep, yeah,
Yeah.
which Garland is super ghetto, by the way.
Oh, I know. I know. It
Like
was super ghetto when I lived there too.
Like, we drove over there, looked at a house, and I was like, "I don't think I'd feel safe walking the dog here."
And it's perfectly fine. But it's um, I think it has a lot to do with you know the the gentrification boundaries that push out in
Yeah,
cities.
and
And I
I think
think that's just part of it. Um, Plano, when we lived there, that was like the cool part of town, and now it's like, not so much.
you lived in Plano?
And I lived in Plano. Yeah,
I mean, I know you lived in the Dallas area, but you lived in Plano.
lived in Plano, right where you guys are at. Yeah,
Plano's like it's like when I think of like the absolute nightmare of a place I could possibly live, it's Plano. And
mm.
not in like a bad like Plano's nice. Like if you have a
Yeah,
family and like you want to live in a subdivision surrounded by strip malls and big box stores and freeways, it's perfect for you.
exactly,
I hear the
exactly.
schools are great.
Yeah, I've heard good things about the schools. I didn't have to avail myself. Yeah, yeah. Then we moved to Rockwall. We
Ah,
lived in Rockwall. And Rockwall was kind of nice. That was especially when we were there. It wasn't quite the bedroom community that it is now.
okay.
Uh, and it was weird because we had to drive like out of the county to go get beer,
That
and
is
then
so
yeah,
weird.
yeah, no, it's an odd thing to me, but you know,
I
to
feel
each
like
their
that's
own. It's their
Texas in general.
it's their community, and they can do what they want. I'm completely in favor of people doing that. They're just not my thing.
Fair
Not my
enough.
thing. So more about the house.
Well, so it was an older house and they tore it down and
Left the
basically,
door.
yeah, they left the foundation and rebuilt a new one. So yeah, I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm excited to get out of Plano and that'll be fun. And that's kind of all I know at this point. We haven't closed yet, so I hope I'm not
Yeah,
like
you know,
knock on wood, screwing that all up.
the challenges are just beginning for you.
Right.
Just beginning.
Because you
Oh,
just
White
moved.
Rock's cool.
How's yours going?
That's good. Good. See, I was going to show you. So let me pull up a picture of not that. I got the beams wrapped. You saw the picture of the fireplace, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that turned out cool. But I got the upper beams wrapped.
Oh, cool.
There you go.
That looks awesome.
Yeah, they were. Let me see. It was really ugly before, I thought.
You moved it to
But
the
I
most
could see
pristine.
when I bought the house, I knew exactly what I was going to do. So that's what it was
Ah,
before.
no, it looks a lot better.
Yeah, they're bigger, they're wood, and then I'm going to do the columns. That's what I'm in the middle of doing now. So I'm taking the columns, making them bigger, and wrapping them with Douglas fir as well.
Fun.
I'll send you pictures of that.
Yeah, the place we're moving into is pretty much done, except for we have to fill it with furniture.
Yeah,
I'm not
but
very fussy.
consignment stores. I've been having a blast
Oh yeah,
doing.
I'm Facebook Marketplace and stuff.
Well, yeah, I got some of that stuff. We we frequent some of the consignment stores in the area,
Oh, I
and
love thrift shopping. It's so fun.
yeah, got $20 in my pocket.
Pretty much. Oh my God, you just quoted Macklemore, you nerd.
Exactly. Yeah, thrift shop, baby.
I got my
Actually,
vac.
you know what?
Yep.
I did shots of tequila with this DJ.
No way.
Yeah,
Where?
at the Zoomtopia event that Macklemore played at.
Oh, that's cool. I gotta go to Zoomtopia. I hear all these wonderful things.
Yeah, it was interesting, but Infocom's better.
Oh,
Yeah,
Infocom. See, we're going back to work.
yeah. I know. Shouldn't be talking about it. But doing shots with Macklemore's DJ, that doesn't count.
Right. And I was just gonna tell you, I got my first vaccine and I get my second one next week. So then we can all go to Infocom and Zoomtopia and all
I
these
I
things.
got mine last Monday.
Yay!
The tail's only like this long so far, but I'm
I woke up like 8 days later after because I get my second shot next week, but after my first shot, I woke up 8 days later and like my arm was super sore and it was all hard. And
ooh.
I had this like giant like rash around it. And I freaked out, but then I Googled it and they're like, oh, it's harmless. And I was like, eh,
Oh no, that's from the microchip. So you got the Pfizer one, right?
Moderna.
Moderna. Oh, Moderna is supposed to be the tail.
Oh,
Um,
shoot.
yeah, with
I
Pfizer's the
need to check.
microchip, and then the second one is
Okay.
when they fire it up. So yeah, I know, so silly, isn't it?
I was talking to my friend, and
Science, baby.
I was telling him about like the vaccine thing or whatever, and he was telling me, so he was in the service. I think he was in the Marines or something, and he had to get a vaccine for anthrax.
Oh yeah, yeah, they
And
know.
he said that it was one where you had to get like a booster every I don't know, like I don't know if it was every quarter, every 6 months or something. And he
6 months.
said that yeah, and he said that it would create this giant knot in his
Mhm.
shoulder. And he's like, it was ridiculous. And he goes, and the knot would last for like weeks. And I was like,
Yeah, you massage it out.
oh, I was
Massage
like,
it out.
okay, I'm not gonna
You
complain
know,
about
it,
a weird
it's
rash.
it's hilarious to me that people have the vaccine hesitancy because I travel and I've got literally my yellow card, which is my passbook of vaccinations.
Okay.
And, I've got yellow fever, dengue, all kinds of weird vaccines that I've had to get for traveling to different
Yeah.
places. You know, stick me with the needle, it's fine. If I respond to it, well, shit. It's Darwinism, really.
I'd rather have side effects than get COVID.
Oh my God. Yeah. I just don't.
It
I
scares the
just can't. I
crap
just
out of
can't.
me.
I've had asthma, growing up, and I still do. Um, Man, I'm telling you, not being able to catch your breath is one of the most frustrating and frightening things you can go through.
Ugh.
Because when you're just sitting there and you can't, well, with asthma, I can't breathe out that easily. But and my oxygen level just starts
Ugh.
dropping, and you feel your fingertips starting to tingle and your lips tingle.
Ugh. That
Yeah,
sounds horrible.
it's so uncomfortable, and you have to really stay calm to not panic.
So what are you? Okay, so you had your first and second?
First, just my
Okay.
first. Yeah.
So two
Like I
weeks
said, the
after.
tail's only that long. So,
God. So when you 2 weeks or whatever it is after you get your second, what are you gonna do first?
I go to Costa Rica.
Are you really? Are they
Yeah,
letting you in?
literally,
Are they letting us
literally
in
going
now?
to Costa Rica. Yeah. Hmm?
So they're letting United like Americans in?
Well, yeah, oh yeah.
Okay.
They they were that for a long time not letting Americans in because we did such a great job. But now, then they said, okay, well, these states are going down. So if you're from these states, you can go. And now it's like, okay, yeah, we figured out that we're going broke without Americans. So
So did
come
Kelly
on
your
down.
did Kelly your wife get hers too then?
Yeah, same day we
Okay,
went
cool.
sat in the car together.
So you're going to Costa Rica next month.
Yeah, middle of May. Yeah.
That's so cool.
It's a terrible time of year there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've just got to go down and check on the boat.
Get the beehives out.
Yeah, that was wild. But it's like, holy smokes, what is this? Um, now I just go down and got to figure out what we got. We weren't planning on being gone quite as long as we have been,
Right.
so we've got to go down and do a lot of work.
Yeah.
So we'll be down there for a week, and it's just going to be working every day,
Planning.
and then yeah, just do what I got to do, get that kind of squared away. Well, I'll be back down there again probably in a couple months.
When
It's
is a
not
good
that
time to go?
a good time to go to Costa Rica, obviously, is like December, January.
Okay.
Um, that's the best weather, and but it's the most expensive.
Always.
It's because, but they have in the middle of the summer, like July, August, they have this. They call it their little winter, and so it's actually can be really nice in July, end of July, first part of August. I mean, just like really nice, like
I went there.
mid 80s. You know, it, I'm kind of freaking out because I'm still wearing flannel, and I know that when I go down there, it's going to be cold. Oh
Really?
no, it's going to be so hot. It's right now. It's over 95, or and and just a little bit of humidity, just a little bit.
I went there once with some girlfriends of mine several years ago, and I think we went in August, September, but I don't remember I remember the weather being fine.
Yeah. Oh, we yeah. You said the best. Costa Rica's got really good weather a lot of the time. I
Right.
mean,
God, that's a fun
you
place.
know, May is probably one of the wettest months.
Okay.
It'll rain every day. Um,
But doesn't it do that like in the Caribbean? Like in the afternoon, it like rains for like an hour?
no, this isn't like an hour. This is like
Oh. This is like all day.
yeah. This will be rain. It's a rainy season. Yeah,
Fair.
monsoons. But
Monsoons.
it's all right. Just got to deal with it. I'm just gonna deal with it. It's all right.
That
You know,
made me think
rain,
of my that made me think of
ever
my
since I
mom.
gave up being a witch, rain doesn't melt me anymore.
Oh my God. Fair enough.
So how do you like between the meetings?
I love it. This is great. I need more of this in my life.
I think everybody does. And this is kind of the point that we're trying to make on this is, spread it around. If you got other people want to do this, let me know. I'm happy
It's
to
like
chat with anybody.
so boring talking about video conferencing all the time.
Oh my God, tell me about it. 30 years of it. Come on. And and I like it. That's the really sad thing about what I do.
Right. Well, yeah, I'll reach out to a couple people and see if they want to do it. Get to know Dan.
Well, doesn't it's not it's just we're walking from the conference room to the break room and just
Yes,
that's what we're doing right now.
fair
Really.
enough.
All right. Hey, we'll talk to you soon, okay?
All right.
And
Good to
stay
see you.
good. Best of luck with the house. Awesome. I'm very
Thanks.
happy for you. Cheers.
Bye.
Bye.